What's going on, y'all? This is going to be a short introduction to our video today. Wednesdays on this channel are going to be miscellaneous sports days, which I don't really know what that's going to mean for the most part. But today, I do know what that's going to mean. I'm prepared. Don't worry. So today, what that's going to mean was an interview with my good friend, Jack Splet, otherwise known as Sticks. He is a professional Fortnite player. He is a Twitch streamer. He is an entertainer. He is a fantastic Fortnite player, a esports pro at this point. He has won a lot of money playing Fortnite. He's going to win a lot more money in the future. And I sat down with him earlier this week talking about how he's earned that money, how he got into the Fortnite field, and all of that jazz. So I'm going to stop rambling. You're going to hear plenty of me talking to Jack. I've known him for a while now. He's a good friend of mine. We've been staying in touch over Twitch, and I'm in his chat all the time, and we're talking about Fortnite, talking about all the things I do. So he has become a very good friend of mine. So it was amazing to do this interview. Normally, this is something I would put on my podcast, but Split does a lot on YouTube, and this is something I thought I wanted to kind of give sole attention to Jack because of his accomplishments, and I wanted to honor that and give him all of the attention I could in one place. So you're going to see his interview, and let's roll it. Okay, so I have here today my good friend Jack Splet, also known as Sticks. How you doing?
What's going on, MJ? I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. So our main topic today is your recent amazing Fortnite success. Tell us a little bit about how you got into that. I mean, I know you originally went to college. You were playing college baseball. So how did you come upon being a professional Fortnite player?
Yeah, so, I went to college, played baseball, and, we won a national championship when I was a freshman at Oakton. This is a JUCO near us. And, I didn't really love it as much as I used to. So I kind of just stopped playing. And I kind of just started getting into video games. I really liked producing content, stuff like that. And as Fortnite came out, my channel started to grow with it. And, here one thing leads to another, and then I just became a Fortnite pro, kind of. I don't know. I just kind of got really good at the game, and then it just took over.
So when was the moment that you were like, I could maybe do this as a career, as a job? Was it the first time you actually made money, or when was that?
Yeah, so I wouldn't really say it's the first time I made money. It was kind of the first time I signed a contract where like a team was paying me monthly to, represent them.
Yeah.
Like the first time I made money was probably a year ago in the game, and it wasn't as big as I made recently, obviously,
Right.
but the contract kind of was like, okay, like this is kind of a job now, so I should probably treat it like a job,
Yeah. So you just mentioned recently. What tournament was it recently? Kind of explain a little bit for some people who may not be very familiar with Fortnite, and then you can kind of close out with how much money you made, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, so like every season they have an FNCS, which pretty much stands for Fortnite Champion Series. And this one was the duos, and they actually split the prize pool between console and PC. My brother and I, who is my duo, we both play on controllers, so we went back to console. We figured it'd be easier. We were starting to do well, perform well. And, the grand finals for these things, you need like 4 weeks to qualify for a Heats. Heats moves on to the finals, and the finals, it's a pretty big chunk of change. So we ended up getting second in that, which was 37 grand split, which is a pretty nice paycheck, So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
That's amazing. So have you always been a duo with your brother? Or how did that come about?
Yeah, so at first I was really the only one who took it seriously. Like he was still in high school and stuff, focused on band, volleyball, whatever he was doing at the time. And I don't think it was until like the fall where he really got super involved in this with me, where I kind of got him a PC and I was like, dude, we could probably do this together. Like this could be cool. Be the first like brother duo to really blow up besides like the X2 twins in Australia and stuff.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until then, and then we really started taking off together through Winter Royale, through, trios, whatever it was. So it was pretty cool at that point.
That's fantastic. So I've seen you mention on Twitter, I don't know how serious this is, you mentioning like wanting to get a zero ping house. Which
Yeah.
For people who don't know Fortnite, it's like a really good internet house, basically.
Yeah, so pretty much like we'd be moving on to the server, like as close to the server as we could.
Right. So I don't know if you have any like specific plans about that you want to share, like just in general.
Yeah, I mean, I can talk about
it. To do that.
So what we're thinking is for the months of June and July, we're thinking about moving out to this place. It's just a city out, the town that the server is pretty much housed in. It's called Ashburn, Virginia. I don't know if we'd move directly into that city, but it would be somewhere near there for about 2 to 3 months as long as they keep promoting these tournaments, which the other day they tweeted they're not going to stop. So being on that zero ping would allow us to, perform at kind of another level that we've already been at, just because of the, lag and all that stuff that would
Right.
not be there anymore.
So I saw, and I'm pretty sure I was watching you stream when I saw this, that Fortnite basically announced that they're most likely going to have a physical World Cup again in
Hmm.
2021. How excited are you for that?
I
Because,
mean,
I mean,
that
you
would
weren't
be
really playing.
insane.
Yeah, you weren't really playing competitive very much when they had it in 2019, right?
Right. Right.
So, I mean, that would be just. I mean, that's the biggest stage for
Yeah.
esports pretty much that we've had so far. How much
Yeah.
fun would that be?
I mean, that would be insane just to qualify. I played the qualifiers for the last one. As you said, I wasn't like that into competitive as I am
Yeah.
now. And, if we do move out to this zero ping house, if things go well, probably think about it as like a permanent residence as long as that World Cup dream is still alive. To, we want to play in the best settings, like the best everything that we can do. So why not go live out there? And like that'd be so cool to make the World Cup because the prize pool is pretty big for that.
It's massive.
Yeah, it's life
So
changing.
of course. So I know your parents are fantastic. They're very supportive. What do they think of all of this with you and your brother?
Yeah, so I mean, the other day, I remember when we won the 37,000 or whatever. Like the first thing I usually do whenever I, do well in a tournament or stuff like that is go tell my parents. They're usually downstairs hanging out, whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
And they kind of didn't believe like the number that I told them. They're like, "You made that like off a video?" Because like I've told them before that the prize pools can be big, but
Yeah.
I've gotten third before. I've gotten third twice, fourth twice. And I've told them like, yeah, I made like 2 grand, 3 grand, whatever it is. But like until like they knew that Kyle and I actually made 37 grand was like they were like, okay, we want to fully support you guys. We're on board for this. If you want to move out, like we support it and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So you also stream a lot. Most of the time you're streaming Fortnite, but I've also seen you stream some other games. Why do you enjoy streaming? What about that is so much fun for you? Because I can tell just watching you that you're having a really good time doing it. I can
Yeah,
tell you're not just doing it for the money or for the job.
right. And a lot of people do it for the money or a job of a streamer, but I don't know. For me, it's like yeah, it's an extra income, which is obviously super nice. But I used to, whenever I would get home from school, whatever it was, I would log into Twitch and I'd go watch my favorite streamer because I
Right.
felt like I was a part of a community and a sort of, something bigger than myself. And I wanted to, try and express that and give it back to the public. And I don't know, my chat's always active, stuff like that. It's super fun. And I just want to have a good time and interact with people because even if they're having a bad day, like if I show that I'm having a good day, it could cheer them up, whatever it is. So it's kind of just to spread positivity and everything about that, really.
Absolutely. And I've definitely experienced that myself. Your community is fantastic. Something else I wanted to touch on is for you personally, not just like the people you're entertaining, but also the people
Mhm.
that you've met playing Fortnite, the people you've met as a streamer. How has that kind of shaped your personal life? Just all the people that you've met and all the people. I mean, I hear you in Discord with people talking all the
Oh
time,
yeah.
playing games. Can you talk about kind of the people that you've met through all of this?
Yeah, I mean, it's a completely different world. Like it's all online, but like it literally feels like we're all best friends. Like we have a Discord. I'm in a few Discords where, we'll literally just hang out in there 6, 7, 8 hours a day while we're, doing pro scrims, just having fun, playing other games together. So, for those people that, might struggle making friends like IRL, whatever it is, I wasn't really the most social kid growing up, whatever it
Yeah.
is, but on here, it's so much easier and it's so much, you can just build those relationships with people that have common interests with you, which is kind of hard to find with people that live in the same area as you.
Right. It's much different than we're put into a high school just because we all live in the same area. There's nothing, I mean, college is so
Yeah.
much better
Yeah.
where you're choosing to go to that place. So you have a lot more common interests. And I
Right.
think that's very similar with everybody you talk to online
Yeah.
loves playing Fortnite. They love streaming. They love video games. You
Hmm.
all have very common interests. So if you can also speak to right now when we can't really see people
Hmm.
because of quarantine and everything, how important that is that you still are able to interact with most of the people you would interact with on a
Yeah. I
day.
mean, it's huge. Like, my schedule and everything hasn't really changed because of the quarantine. I kind of do my own thing. The only thing I don't do now is go to the gym, maybe go grab a bite
Right.
to eat, whatever. But I've been doing this, for 9 months now. So ever since quarantine hit, it was kind of like the same things were just going on. It didn't really
Yeah.
change. And that's how like most of my Discord felt, most of my friends felt, where the only thing that changed for a lot of them, some of them are in high school, some of them aren't, but it was mainly just going to school and interacting with those people. But I definitely think that, online relationships are healthy. As long as you guys are buds and stuff, it can
Right.
it can definitely work out in the long run. So
So last question for you, Jack, a little bit of a odd one. I don't know. I kind of just thought of it. How has your relationship with your brother changed now that you are competing together and making what is, to be honest, a crap load of money together?
yeah. No, I mean it's definitely we've always been really close, my younger brother and I, which is who I play with. And, growing with him in this Fortnite scene, it's really cool because he's a part of our friend group too. But it's not like we have to be in the same call. We're separate people, obviously. We don't really like associate ourselves together
Yeah.
unless we're duoing. So I wouldn't say that it's changed a whole lot, but it's definitely become more of a, if I need him to do something, like I know he'll get it done for me.
Yeah.
Because it's more of like a professional standpoint because we're making money and stuff in like a business.
Yeah.
So I feel like it hasn't really changed that much, though.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, Jack, thank you for taking time out of your busy streaming schedule to come talk to us.
Of
I'm
course.
very positive that you're going to have a lot more success in the future. It's been a joy watching you and being in your chat, having fun with you. You're a fantastic streamer and a fantastic guy. So thank you, man.
Appreciate it, my man.
So for those of you who are watching who do not know about Sticks, I'm going to put all of the link to all of his socials in the description, Instagram, Twitter, his Twitch channel, his YouTube channel, so you guys can go check him out. Please go follow him. He is a fantastic guy, fantastic at entertaining people. Like he said in that interview, I mean, when I'm having a bad day or other people I know are having a bad day, he's one of the places that they go to get entertainment. Even if he's not having the best day competitively or even personally, he does his best to put on a good face and be entertaining for everybody. And he works really hard at that. So go support him if you can. Follow him, like his channel, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Twitch, follow the Twitch, turn on the notifications, all of that good jazz. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe and all of that to this channel too, because I'm doing my best to put out content for you guys. If you guys want a certain miscellaneous sport, pretty much anything that isn't basketball, football, or baseball that will qualify as a miscellaneous sport on this channel. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to watch. I think I have an idea for next week. I'm not sure about that yet. But if you guys have ideas for miscellaneous sports, literally anything, I will do reactions to videos. You can send me videos for me to do reactions to. Literally anything, I will do it. So thank you for watching. I'm going to stop talking now. Roll the outro.